is Nikki Bengry. I've been a patient of Dr. Saylor's for probably 6, 7 years, maybe longer actually. And I don't even know where to start to tell you how much the adjustments and Van Avery Family Chiropractic has changed my life. But I guess as a mother, I can tell you my child's the most important thing in my life. And throughout my pregnancy, Dr. Saylor used KST to adjust me regularly. In fact, at one point, my daughter was Breech, and the doctor said that it was a good chance I was going to have a C-section unless I wanted to let them try to turn the baby. After a little bit of research, I found that that procedure is done in the hospital. It's generally quite painful and can induce labor early. So I did the only thing in my mind that I could do, and I called Dr. Saylor and came in for an adjustment. She was honest and said it may or may not work, but she was going to do everything she could. After that very night after I was adjusted, I felt some moving that was unlike anything I had experienced, and my baby turned. That was the beginning of me knowing that having my child adjusted and exposed to chiropractic care was the best thing I could do for her. I believe that my labor went more smoothly than it probably could have or would have had I not been adjusted. It was touch and go for a bit. There were some complications. They brought in a team for forceps, and the doctor actually said there's no way physically possible she'll be able to get this baby out. And I believe that the proper hip adjustment, that I had, the adjustments to my hips helped with a smooth delivery. After my daughter was born, we noticed within the first few days that she wasn't turning her head to the left, and every time we would try to dress her and lift her left arm, she would scream in pain. And I talked to some friends whose kids had similar issues, and it was from the traumatic birth. And one, in fact, had a child that was in physical therapy for months to correct this problem. I brought her in. She was just under 2 weeks old, and Dr. Saylor adjusted her. I knew that the KST method was not only more gentle probably than physical therapy would have been, but extremely effective as I had been adjusted that way. And it was amazing. Within one visit, it was super gentle. In fact, as I watched it being done, I couldn't even imagine how it could work because it was so gentle. We put our daughter back into the car seat, and she immediately began turning her head from the left to the right on her own. I think she realized she could finally move. And again, as a mother, there's nothing more that you want for your child as good health and knowing that you're giving them the best care possible. And I truly believe that the doctors here at Van Avery are not only the best chiropractors around, they really care. And they care about our kids, they care about us, and they do everything in their power to give us the best care that we could get. And it's truly made a difference in my life. My husband had been seeing a chiropractor since he was 9 months old, the same practice, and he's now coming here and says these adjustments are the best he's ever gotten.